welcome, one and all, young and old, black or white, man or woman, dog or cat. How's it going, babies? Nobody's letting me over. This is crazy. What the hell? Okay, now, welcome to another episode of Driving with Jay. I'll be your host this afternoon. Jay. Somebody needs to write in. Put in the comments, how do you do Jay in sign language? Because that way I'd be able to say, welcome to another episode of Driving with Jay. And I'd be able to connect with all my deaf listeners. Wouldn't that be one hell of a job, transcribing this show to sign language? I don't know how you'd get the I don't know how you get that. Good luck with that, girl. Anyway, how's everybody doing out there? You know, when I get merchandise for this channel, once I start getting merch, that's gonna be one of my catchphrases on my shirts. You know, the one, how's everybody doing out there? And I'll find some cute way of saying it. I'll take you through all my sayings in case you don't know them, in case you're a new listener. There's the one I just mentioned, which is, how's everybody doing out there? There's, let me tell you a little scrum thing, or can I tell you a little scrum thing? And then there's the classic, okay, alright. That's about it so far. I only got 3 kind of catchphrases. But I think merch is ridiculous. It's awesome. 'Cause these YouTube channels just come out of nowhere, and, you know, you see that they've been around forever, and all of a sudden they sell t-shirts, and, you know, they start making real-life products, and then these weirdos can actually make money and sell shirts and coffee mugs with cute little sayings on them. I think it's great. So it is a gloomy day today. It's incredibly gloomy. It's Friday, I do believe, if my calendar's not lying to me again. That happened the other week. I went over to my calendar and I asked it what day it was, and it told me a fib. It was like a Fibonacci number. I was like, oh, damn you, calendar. I know you're at it again. But today's Friday. Got a lot planned for tonight, you know. I'm headed over to P. Diddy's white party. Just kidding. But have you ever heard of those? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Can you imagine the level of pretentiousness at a white party? And I'm not talking about the color of your skin. P. Diddy hosts an event where everybody has to be wearing all white. So if you showed up in this car right here, you'd be good to go. He'd be like, welcome, welcome. I've been awaiting your arrival. Me and the boys have been waiting for you. I'm so glad you could make it in today. I don't know why P. Diddy sounds like that. Maybe he had throat surgery. But yeah, it'd be crazy to go to one of those Hollywood parties. You know, I don't even think I'd want to go, because you see some stuff in those back rooms that you never recover from. I tell you what, you will see some stuff. I was going to try to tell you about the craziest parties that I've ever been to, but I'm the wrong person to tell that. I'm not a partier, not a party animal. But I do have kind of a funny story about partying, and a funny party that I was at. So, I've lived a lot of places in my life, okay? And one period in my life, I lived in the U District in a big old house with like 7 other roommates, okay? Absolute worst. I hate that so much. I know there's people who thrive with that and who absolutely love that, but can I just tell you something? I hate that shit so much. 7 other college kids in a big old disgusting house where nobody washes their dishes. So let me tell you, one of the roommates in the house, he used to throw up every weekend. He'd get really drunk and he'd throw up, and he'd usually throw up on the walls of the bathroom. He never could quite make it to the toilet, and he wouldn't clean it up. Okay, so there would be a film of dried vomit on the walls, like every Saturday and Sunday morning. You'd go in and be like, oh shit, oh girl, we got some action in the streets. But I lived in this big house. I hated it. I'm an introvert. I don't drink. I don't do any of that stuff, man. I just leave me alone. Let me be. Okay? That's my view on partying. Just leave me alone. But in this house, my room was on the main floor. Okay? And it was right off of the living room. It was a terrible choice. I don't know why I picked that room. I thought it would be pretty snazzy, but it wasn't. It was right off the living room, and it wasn't made to be a bedroom. So there were like 3-inch gaps between all the molding, between the door and the floor, between the wall and the door. There was it was so loud, could never get any proper sleep. It was just a bad situation, girl. But one night, the house decided to host a party. Okay? And I didn't have anywhere else to go. Even I didn't want to go to the party, but I had no friends' houses that I could just crash at for the night. So I had to just stay there. Sorry, I'm so glad this car decided to just stop in the middle of the road. But I had to just stay there for the party. And I remember just sitting in my bedroom and feeling the walls shake as they played Drake through the speakers. And I was just sitting in my room and I was trying to just chill out, but it was like the loudest college kid party ever. And at one point, my goal for the whole night, excuse me, I gotta take a sip of my energy drink. My goal for the night was to not make an appearance at all. I wanted to be 1,000% hidden from all these idiots. But at one point I realized I had to use the restroom. Okay. So I was looking around my room and I was willing to pee in a cup. Okay. And let me just make a little side note about peeing in a cup. That is such a luxury, can I just tell you? If you're a girl, I'm sure you could do it, but it'd be a lot more difficult. But can I just tell you how much of a luxury it is to be able to just find a cup and pee in it if you need to. It's great. But anyway, I started looking around my room for a cup. I'm like, damn it! Jay has to pee, and Jay can't find a cup. And so I came to accept the fact that I was gonna need to leave my bedroom for a moment. And the most awkward part about it is that I locked myself in my room before the party even really started. So nobody had seen me yet. Nobody knew that I existed, you know? I was just in my room from the get-go. Now, once my bladder was just pulsating and I couldn't take it anymore, I got up and I went over to my door, okay? And it is so loud. The party is so deafening, you know, you can't hear shit. And so I put my hand on the doorknob, you know, and I turn the doorknob and I push. And wouldn't you know it, but nothing is happening. It won't budge. And so I start to panic. I say, what is going on here? And so I push a little bit harder, and it starts to give just a teeny tiny bit. And so then I finally put all my J strength into it, girl.
That's right, we have Trump. Sam.
Well, there's no music to make it more dramatic, but I put all my J strength into it, and finally I go, ah! Ah! And I push my way into the living room, and there I am, surrounded by probably 40 to 50 college kids. And they all just stare at me like I'm some type of refugee that just came out of a friggin' broom closet, because nobody knew that room was even there. Nobody even knew who I was. And here I am just standing in the middle of the room. And it turns out the thing that blocked the door was somebody's body. It was some large football playing type kid. He had his butt cheek resting on my door, and that's what was blocking my exit. And so I slithered off to the bathroom, and I peed, and I was cursing under my breath the whole time. I was just like, stupid college kids partying. And then after I got back from the bathroom, I swear to God, I didn't say a word to anybody. I didn't smile or look at anyone, and I just made a beeline straight for my bedroom. And everyone was looking at me like, who the fuck is this? And I just went back into my room and closed the door behind me and spent the rest of the night sitting on my mattress. So that, I think, is the most recent party I've been to. And that's what it's like to party with Jay. Okay. You can see how fun it is to be around me in a party situation. Goodness gracious, this girl is so beautiful. I was going to show you. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll give a quick peek. No. Oh, should I? Oh, she's so pretty. Ah! So pretty. Ladies look like moving art. You know when you see a portrait on the wall and it's just of a beautiful woman? It's like they plucked that straight off the art wall and put it in a Subaru. You know? Ah, so beautiful. But, you know, that was the last party I've been to, so, you know. It's a long way of saying I don't think tonight's white party is going to work out at P. Diddy's. Now, I realized just recently that I need to prove that I'm a hip-hop head, because I know I've been getting, even though my comment section's dry as a bone, you know, and all 6 of my subscribers, they're not commenting too much. You know, I've been getting a lot of private messages, okay? So even though my YouTube channel looks dead, it's really popping off. I've really been getting tons of DMs from people. And what they've been saying is, they've been saying, Jay, I don't believe that you're a hip-hop head. I think that you're full of shit. So I've got the perfect thing to prove to everyone. So I used to listen to a lot of Eminem and 50 Cent. And there was this verse by Eminem that I just became obsessed with in a song by 50. And I said to myself, I'm going to memorize this if it is the last thing I do. And that's what I did. I memorized it. And I'm going to rap it for you. And you'll see that there is no way that I could rap it this well without being a true hip-hop head. So is everybody ready to cringe? Okay, here we go. Yeah. They think they crazy, but they ain't crazy. Let's face it, shit basically they just playing sick. They ain't shit, they ain't saying shit. Spraying 50s, A to the K, get in the way. I bring drain it with me and turn this day into fucking mayhem. You staying with me? Don't let me lose you. I'm not trying to confuse you. And I let loose with this Uzi and just shoot through your Isuzu.
You get the message, am I getting through to you? You know it's coming, you motherfuckers don't even know, do you? Take some big and some pot and you mix it up in a pot and sprinkle a little bit yellow top. What the fuck do you got? You got the realest and illest killers tied up in a knot. The juggernauts in this rap shit, like it or not. It's like a fight to the top just to see who died for the spot. You put your life in this, nothing like surviving a shot. I don't know what time it is, soon as 50 signs on this dot. What you know about death threats, cause I get a lot. Shady Records was 80 seconds away from the tower. Some cowards fucked with the wrong building, they meant to hit ours. Better evacuate all children, nuclear showers. There's nothing spookier, you're now about to witness the power.
So if y'all don't think that I'm a hip-hop head, just know that I can whip that verse out at any time, and I memorized that shit. Yeah. And I got plenty of other rap verses I could hit you with, so if you wanna throw down in the comments section, just tell me. Tell me, girl, if you really wanna know. Have me rap another verse for you, girl. If you really wanna know. Have me rap another verse for you if you really wanna know. I think one of the first rap songs I heard was called Rapper's Delight. And that's a funny one. It's the one that goes, now what you are about to hear, boy, I'm rapping to the beat. See me, my friends, we all have a crazy fetish for some feet. And I am one to like, and I'd like to say hello. And me and my friends also got a fetish for this thing called Jello. At first I wanna bang bang, a boogie to the boogie, up jump the boogie to the rhythm to the boogie to, you don't stop. You know that one? It's about foot fetishes and Jello fetish. You know? No? Okay. Oh boy. We're already 17 minutes into this episode. And it sure is a doozy of an episode. Let me tell you what. Well, you know what? I might call it here. Because I don't want to take up too much time. But, you know, you got a free rap verse out of me. I'll come to you later tonight with another episode. And we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. Okay, bye-bye.